Well, hello, I'm Dr. J.P. Amante. Welcome to the Holistic Research Academy, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to get better sleep naturally. A lot of the evidence now coming out supports cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, which involves sleep restriction, cognitive restructuring, along with reducing stimulus and having good sleep hygiene and focusing on relaxing the body naturally. So, first, we want to restrict our time in bed to only when we're sleepy and ready to go to sleep. This means that if you're lying there restless or still awake, give yourself about 15 or 20 minutes. And if you're still awake, get up and do something, use up that energy, and avoid going to bed and laying there for long periods of time. So, the key is that you want to keep a consistent sleep and wake time schedule so that you're going to bed at the same time, but more importantly, that you're waking up at the same time. If you can consistently wake up early and set a good daytime schedule, it's much easier to wear the body out so you're tired at the end of the day. So, for a lot of individuals with chronic insomnia, we need to restructure the way we think about sleep, especially if it's very stressful in the past. And so, creating a regular relaxation routine and reframing in the mind about how to go to sleep and literally rehearsing it can be very effective. To help prepare and rehearse the body for sleep, it helps to do progressive relaxation. So, progressive relaxation is basically going through each and every part of the body from head to your toes, focusing on the muscles, using the breath, and deeply relaxing them. You can find progressive relaxation and guided meditations throughout this channel or on different parts of the internet. But find one that either uses a good relaxing sound or music in the background or one with a relaxing voice. You can also do this on your own using a breathwork technique that I like to personally use, which is breathing in for a count of 4, holding the breath for a count of 7, and then slowly exhaling for a count of 8, focusing on the breath hold and the gradual exhalation. And as you do this, breathe into each part of the body, and as you exhale, feel it relaxing, softening, and becoming warm, and naturally releasing any tension. So before you go to bed, you want to make sure that you have good sleep hygiene. For some individuals, this means taking a warm shower or a hot to warm bath to naturally relax the body, but it also means creating a room that's conducive for sleep. And so research shows that we want a dark, cool room. So try to get blackout curtains and completely eliminate all lights if possible. For most individuals, a cool room helps with sleep. So this would be between 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. So the room needs to be quiet and very comfortable. So finding comfortable pillows, mattress, comforters, etc. And more importantly, is reducing any noise or stimulation. Now, if you're an individual who's sensitive to lights, sound, and so forth, you might find that using earplugs or eliminating all screen time exposure about an hour or two before bedtime. For certain individuals, this means you need to put your phone about 3 to 5 feet away from you to reduce any electromagnetic interference at all. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you want to make sure you immediately get morning bright light exposure. And as the light hits your eyes, it helps with the circadian rhythm, which is basically regulating melatonin and serotonin secretion. You see, when light hits the retinal nerve and goes back through the eye into that part of your brain, immediately it inhibits melatonin and serotonin begins to rise. This is why taking melatonin supplements may help individuals go to sleep and have a better night's sleep naturally. Now, aside from melatonin, other natural supplements and herbs that may help get a better night's sleep is certainly using things like magnesium. You can take Epsom salts baths, especially hot Epsom salts baths before bedtime may be effective, or taking magnesium supplement. So calcium and magnesium are both natural muscle relaxers, and increasing it may help the body to naturally relax. Good herbs to use would be valerian root, along with some of my favorites, which is chamomile, hops, passion flower, and lemon balm. You can incorporate these into a nice cozy bedtime tea, or again, you can take them as supplements. There also is some evidence that L-theanine can also help the body by reducing stress and naturally relax. And of course, one of the most important components to get good natural sleep is wearing the body out and fatiguing it properly. The best way to do this is exercise and having regular daytime activity, especially if you're in a job or a position where you're not moving a whole lot. It's really wise to do morning routines where you're exercising and moving around, or especially in the middle of the afternoon or towards the end of the day. Now, you want to avoid a whole lot of vigorous exercise right before bedtime, but you need to wear the body out, use up all the energy in your batteries so that the body has no choice but to rest and recharge. You see, according to research, sleep is the way that the body recovers, heals itself naturally, because when we get good deep REM sleep, that's when all the hormones for repair, regrowth, and recovery are at their highest. So, one of the most important things about a good night's rest is having dreams. And if you can remember your dreams, you can apply them and interpret them toward healing the body or manifesting things that you want in life. So, check out an upcoming video on how to interpret and utilize your dreams. But in review, check out cognitive behavioral therapy, which includes sleep restriction, having good sleep hygiene, removing stimulus, and using natural supplements and herbs, and more importantly, wearing the body out so that you can have a good night's sleep, to have rest and recovery so you're feeling the best in the morning. So set a good circadian rhythm and get in a regular, consistent habit of waking up and going to bed, and your body will naturally find its good sleep patterns. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. Check out our other videos at www.hhcare.org. That's holistichealthcare.org. May the health be with you.